welcome back for another edition of Project Evolve 360. I get a lot of questions about what's my mobility routine, what do I do for my hips, how are you so awesome, Mike, pretty much all that kind of stuff. And what I tell them, it's pretty basic. I have a couple tools here that I use almost every day. This guy I use every day. This is my trusty rumble roller. I love this guy. This is the harder one. It's still kind of gushy, not gushy, but it's hard foam. But it really digs into my hips, and I do this for my hip. So, runaway bar. So, the basic hip stuff. I get the glute, the pure formis, all that kind of stuff. So I roll that hips out a lot. Okay. I also use the trusty voodoo band. I wrap it around the hip. If you don't know any videos about that, maybe I'll make one, or you can go look it up. So those are the two pre-workout, post-workout things I do. Now for my actual warm-up mobility stuff, the first thing I do, I come into the gym, I grab the bar, I get into my squat position, and I put this bar on the knee, and I just sit here. I try to be as upright as possible. I bounce, I move around, and I just open up these hips, okay? Now I can bring these knees in, stretch it out a little bit. I can bring these knees out, stretch it out more. I just sit down here 5 minutes, who knows, depends how tight I am that day, okay? Now from there, I'll probably stand up and I'll do the traditional leg swing. I go front to back, nothing crazy, just kick around, side to side, really try to open up those hips. And last but not least, like I said in a previous video, I learned a lot from Klokov, just some little tips and tricks that he taught us that I really liked. And one of them was this little weird, I don't even know what to call it, but a little teeter-totter thing. As we come forward, our knees come in, back, back. And this really gets my hips warmed up for the squat. And I can come up, and yes, God forbid my knees come in. Just to warm up, I don't have an aneurysm, okay? So, really warming up my hips, driving them out, driving them in, driving them out, driving them in. So, that's pretty much my hip warm up. For stretches after, the traditional stretches, like I said, foam roller, hip, leg swings, all that traditional stuff. So, go ahead, try out some of that stuff, see how your hips feel, and come back and watch Project Evolve 360 for more great tips